And this is a really quick turnaround for both of these teams, but for Illinois, this is strategic. Head coach Brad Underwood said that they plan these games with just that really quick one-day preparation turnaround, so it's kind of like an NCAA tournament style play. He wants to get these newcomers some experience for when March rolls around, and they're going to be playing like this all through the month. Before the season started, I asked you to describe your team in one word. You said elite. How do you think your team is living up to that so far this season?
Sorry, good question. But I think we're living up to it. I think we're doing well.
But it kind of just felt like Blackwell and Boyd against the Illini. Both of them scored over 30 points, and Boyd with his 38 broke the program's single game scoring record, a record that was set by Blackwell just yesterday. Right now, you're one of the top players in the country. You're only a freshman. Does it feel like this is your first year playing college basketball?
Honestly, not really. I think I've gotten really comfortable, since being here since the summer.
Your coach says that you have such a calmness about you and it really projects. How do you stay in control of your emotions, especially in high-pressure games?
Yeah, I think I just play within myself, not try to do.
Matchup, we're seeing a little bit of a different lineup. This is the first time this season Burns is not in the lineup. What would you say kind of needed to change here?
Nothing. We need to start barreling at balls. We're swinging at pitches that aren't ours.
We just witnessed the first ever perfect 10 for Azara Ra-Akbar on bars. She's been wanting it for quite some time now, and she nailed it.
There is a battle to get into the lower bowl tonight. You can see fans lined up behind me. They've been here since 2 o'clock in the morning, hoping to get their spots in the lower bowl. Now fans lining up are getting a number written on their hand to make sure that they're not cutting in line, and they're able to move their lawn chairs and their whole camp setups back to their cars, so that's not a big deal as they're heading into the stadium. It's 5 o'clock, which means fans are finally allowed inside the State Farm Center, some of them waiting for nearly 24 hours in line. Now, why on earth would they wait that long? It's because this is the first top 10 matchup in State Farm Center in 20 years. The last time it happened was in 2006. So you have gone above and beyond to get some of your students here to games before today. Could you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I started a classroom incentive last year, and I've upped it now to 12 season tickets that I purchased. So
you're in the first few innings of game one, but an outstanding 7-inning performance. What's something you maybe learned in between these two games that you were able to tone in on in game two?
After the last game, I went to the bullpen fence and hitters behind me. It was really helpful.
And speaking of your hitters, you have a whole roster of strong hitters on this team. Does that relieve any stress for you in the circle?
Oh, yes, definitely knowing that my offense.
The Orange Crush section looked like a sea of beautiful blonde curls, and it definitely gave Davis and his team something to laugh about. Now, while the game didn't quite end in favor of the Illini, it's really a loss if everyone's leaving with an amazing new hairstyle. Now, multiple Central Illinois baseball talents have shined at Louisville in the recent years, and Arcola's Tanner Thomas hopes to be that next player added to that legacy. Thomas is getting ready for his first year with the Cardinals, arriving to a college he's been committed to since his freshman year of high school. The women's team had a big meet yesterday against UCLA with a very special visitor. Olympic gold medalist and Dancing with the Stars finalist Jordan Childs was right here in Champaign. She drew out a big crowd to the State Farm Center, a program high of 6,800 fans, and she put on a show for them. The national #1 all-arounder defended her title, earning first place in the all-around, vault, and floor. Before yesterday, Childs had scored a perfect 10 on floor for 4 consecutive meets, but she fell just short, scoring a 9.975 against the Illini. She was kind of standing in front of me for a little while.
Were you fangirling?
A little bit. The former gymnast in me was, but I was like, do I say hey, I send in my 10 votes for you every week, or do I play it cool? And I decided to play it cool. But still, a lot of Illini fans are pushing back to the name change because it is a memorial. So what's your response to those fans who are maybe still not very enthusiastic about that change?
Well, I didn't know that, but I believe you. I agree with them. Who wants to change the memorial? And that's one of the reasons.
You've been here for 6 years now.
Yeah.
Why, and especially with the transfer portal, why do you want to stay at Illinois?
The coach, it's a lot of it. It comes down to brotherhood.
To Illini fans, the 2024 season ended the best way possible. The Illinois women's basketball team became the inaugural WBIT champions.
This is why I came here, to cut down a net, to change programs, to win a championship. and that's what we did.
Fifth-year grad student Jada Peebles has been a leader for her team all 5 years at Illinois.
It was my last year going in, so I was like, you know, last year might as well make it the best year.
But in January, she tore her Achilles, putting an end to her playing career. Peebles made a post about her time at Illinois, opening up about trying to take her own life.
It was kind of scary. Not really many people want to touch on that topic, but I mean, putting it out there is something that I really thought that would inspire people, really thought that I would touch people's hearts.
I know you also shared in that post, you had to come right back to playing. How was that transition?
It was pretty rough. I don't think a lot of people understand, like, when you go from almost dying to then having to come back and play a full sport, focus on preseason. I barely even had time to really focus back on my mental and get that right. When I was more so focused on basketball, I felt like it was really hard to balance out the two.
Through trials and tribulations, her light shined bright onto the Illini family. Her resilience and loyalty earned her the 2024 Female Spirit Award.
When you think about spirit and true spirit, I think about Jada, and she embodies that. Very easily could have given up, could have shut down, you know, and not been there, but she does what Jada does, and she attacked it.
The award isn't the only thing worth a round of applause. Jada is celebrating her life and growth.
The resiliency, just how much you can stick through and actually grow and change something, but not having to go to the newest thing or the biggest thing that's out, but being able to stick with that family aspect, stick in what you are and just take that and run with it and then take that and grow as well.
Her story will forever be etched on a town that backs the Illini through thick and thin. There are lots of Illinois fans here tonight. I talked to some former and current U of I students who showed up tonight to support both their Cubbies and the Illini.
Oh, my two favorite teams. I'm really excited.
I mean, this is amazing, you know, just to bring the world of Illinois and in the world of the Chicago Cubs. I've been a Cubs fan since birth, basically, and just starting at Illinois, becoming a fan there, and for these two worlds to collide is honestly a dream.
Brett Bielema's team is really feeling that love from Champaign here to Chicago and everywhere in between.
We're excited just as much as they are. It's cool to see the community and the fans get involved because such a strong fan base, and to give them a winning team means a lot. Bigger than me, that's for sure.
It's a really cool experience to meet the fans. I get to see the people that come to our games. We get to enjoy, you know, their company. They get to know me at a more personal level, and it's really cool that, you know, I get to interact with them outside of just being a player on the field.
Shauna Green and Brad Underwood threw incredible first pitches to start the night off. And Brett Bielema, Luke Altmaier had a beautiful duet for their 7th inning stretch, but might be a little too late to be added to that Lollapalooza lineup. I'm Mazie Gierat here at Wrigley Field for your Illini Nation, WCIA 3.